Okay, so today is day plus 107. I know it's been forever since I posted, like a month or more. I've been sick, I've been lazy, and the program wasn't working to upload videos, so I was getting mad. So I just quit for a while. Past month, my CMV is still an issue. That's still why I'm here. And it's really frustrating. They've tried me on a couple different medications, but I only respond to one of them. Actually, that's not true. I guess I did respond to the oral pill form, which, wow, taking a pill, super easy peasy. I want to do that. Wrong. Don't want to do that. Tanked my counts in a matter of 2 days. So I guess I did respond to that one, but not in the way that I wanted to. Not my CMV going away. So I basically correctly respond to one medication, the Foscarnet, which makes me extremely sick. I was in the hospital last week because of that medication. It's hard. It's so hard on me. My kidneys hate it. They get really irritated. All my electrolytes get messed up. My potassium tanks. I'm throwing up constantly. I can't move. I can't eat. It's awful. I felt worse on the Foscarnet than I did when I was getting chemo. And maybe that's because I was so drugged up when I was getting chemo. But that's what I told them. I'm like, if I have to get this medication, I need to be drugged up. I have to. It's the only way I can deal with it. It feels like my insides are rotting. You know, like that's how chemo feels, but this, my whole body just, ugh, yuck. It's a gross feeling. So they took me off that last week when I went inpatient, and I mean, I eventually got better, obviously, but they don't really have a choice but to put me back on it. So I started it again yesterday because they took me off, I don't even remember what day, and I finally got to negative. My CMV was negative, and I was like, alright, let's just do this. Like, I'll tough it out, I'll stay in the hospital, but they don't want me to stay in there because I'm sick, I don't move, I don't get out of bed. It's kind of balancing one thing for another. Well, then they took me off of it, and my CMV was no longer negative. After like a day or two, it went up to 500, and then up to 3,000 within another day or two, and it's frustrating. It's still not CMV disease, it's only CMV reactivation because I haven't had symptoms or anything, but oh my gosh, my backpack. I'm gonna shake my arm. Let's see here. My cord gets all tangled in here and beeps at me all the time. But let's see. There, I have to pull my cord out, put it around my thumb so it doesn't beep. What was I saying? Yeah, so I have to stay on this medication, but I was on 3 times a day. I am now on once a day, but the dose isn't 1/3 of what I'm getting, it's 1/2, so it's a little more concentrated than before. So I'm trying it at night. Hopefully I can sleep through it. I don't really know. I mean, I hate it so much, but like I need to get the CMV under control. If I let the CMV go, it's going to turn into CMV disease. It could give me lung problems, brain problems. Like it's kind of wherever the virus decides to settle. And my doctor's seen people in comas from CMV. Like, what? I can't do that. No one wants to be in a coma. So I guess I'll stick with the Foscarnet and deal. I don't know. Of course, I'm super impatient. I want to go home. I'm done here. I hate it. I hate being away from my own bed. You know, it's like, how long can you live in a hotel for before you're like, this is driving me nuts? I just want my own space and my vehicle and everything. And it'll come, but I have no patience. My doctor finally told me he's not giving me any more deadlines because my day 100, I had embedded in my little brain that I was getting my PICC line pulled and I was going to be going home and I was going to be on no IV medication. I was going to start weaning off my other medications. Life was great. I couldn't wait till my day 100. Well, spent my day 100 in the hospital, and getting my PICC line pulled is nowhere in my near future whatsoever. So I threw a little hissy fit. I really did. And he says, no more deadlines. He's not going to even give me anything like that. So I'm hoping to be home by the end of March, but who knows? I thought I was going to be home a month ago, so you can never really tell, I guess. So that's my biggest issue right now. My fluids got bumped up because my kidneys hate this medication. So I'm a little fluid retention here. Got a little going on right there, and a little puffiness. In the morning, sometimes I wake up, my eyes are like this because there's just so much fluid. Oh, I hate it. But I can't ask to go down to my fluids because my kidneys are annoying. So that's basically all I'm dealing with. This is almost like a little vent sesh because I'm just annoyed. I don't know. At least I can watch the Olympics, right? I've been doing that. Just trying to stay busy, but that's basically my biggest issue right now. Hopefully I won't have to go in the hospital from this once a day dose, but it's been questionable. I had one dose. That's all I've had so far, and yeah, I didn't throw up, but I thought about it a couple times. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'll try to keep updating more. I won't wait another month because it's just, this is all I'm doing. That's why I haven't really updated either, because it's like nothing's really changed. I'm still stuck with this CMV and trying to get that under control, and it seems to be taking forever. So that's all I got. That's all I got so far. I guess it's good to only have that issue, though, because I could have lung issues or graft versus host disease or anything like that, and that seems to be going well. So I am happy about that, but I'm still crabby about my CMV. So hopefully I'll be home, I don't know, before summer. No deadlines. I don't know. But that's all I got right now. And I will post, I don't know, I have an appointment tomorrow. If anything changes, I guess I'll post. But otherwise, I think I'm just sticking with this plan.